Hey y'all, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. How are y'all doing? This is going out to my Virgos. Virgos, what did I get? I don't want to lose that word. Ugh. Well, right now I'm getting disciplined. So listen, I just want to roll with these messages that are coming in. If nothing resonates with you, then check the last Virgo video out, or just wait for me to come back for the next Virgo. I might do all signs next, maybe. Um, please press subscribe and like and leave a comment or an emoji so that it could make the algorithms flourish or move. Look out for a girl. Thank you so much to my subscribers and my new people who are watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending my love and my healing and loving energy your way. Virgos, let's jump right in. This is not the word that I got 10 minutes ago, but now I'm getting discipline, and I just did a collective video on discipline. So I'm hoping, Virgos, you are being or buckling down, or you are being disciplined right now at this time. I do feel like there's a lot on your mind. Some of you work, some of you, I don't want to say loneliness, but maybe dating or want to date. Gentleness. Do you need to be gentle with yourself or with others? Like, what's happening, Virgos? And Virgos, let me tell you, y'all are, I don't know if spicy is the word. Direct. Y'all are like boom, boom, boom. Organized. Some of you, not all of you, but I'm just saying most of you as a collective, y'all are very like, put it here, do this, you want things this way, blah blah blah. Y'all are very direct. Your communication is very like this, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the Virgo videos that I did was like, work on your communication. You could be too assertive, too aggressive, wanting things your way. And I did get that this time as I was talking to you. No, before I press record, I got like, something you want your way. You know what I mean? And it could be right, Virgos. That's another thing. Most of the videos that I've done on y'all with communication and wanting to be right, y'all was right. What you're saying is correct. Don't get me wrong. But I try to tell people that it doesn't matter how right you are and how correct you are. If you sending off the wrong energy, if you preaching too much instead of teaching, if you not listening more than communicating, if you sending off like, it has to be done like this, or I want it like this, then the message is never going to get through. Okay? So being disciplined is really good. I think you should be disciplined, sticking to your workouts, sticking to a routine, creating a routine. Now, in a lot of the videos that I do with zodiacs, sometimes I get the energy of life is too routine and too stale like. But for others, sometimes, like particularly yours right now, if you're creating a routine, like a morning routine, a work routine, a regimen, something that you're trying to be disciplined in, I think that is good. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to tell you that. I think that is good if you're creating a routine or a regimen to stick by. You know what I mean? Spirit, what else do you want the Virgos to know? Something about friendship or friends. Something about friends or friendship is what's going. Feelings. Are you in your feelings about a friend, about a person, about a spouse? More of a friend, because friendship did come to me. Spirit did bring that to me. So, but this spouse could be a friend. It could be someone you're dating. Are you in your feelings about them? Spirit, can I get some more, please? Look what I bought from the dollar store yesterday, y'all. I love my little Hansa hand. One more, please. Spirit, Virgo energy, what's going on? Go with the flow. Oh, and that's kind of what I said. It's very similar to what I said. I said if you are going to be like, I need it this way, I want it this way, this is the way it should go, blah, blah, blah. You're going against the current. Against the current. You should be going with the flow. Now, don't get me wrong, Virgos. Sometimes going with the flow is like willy-nilly. And I'm like that too. I'm very like when it comes to certain things, I'm OCD, so I need things to be like the way I see it in my head, but it's about how I go about it. You can make other people feel like you going with the flow and still have things your way. You know what I mean? So is this about a relationship? What is this gentleness, feelings, and going with the flow? Going with the flow. And I'm really feeling this right here, these feelings and going with the flow, because sometimes, y'all, you know, this goes for any sign. When we in our feelings, man or woman, woman or man, it can make us not go with the flow of things, because we be in our feelings about things, you know, and how they should be and what we want. The only thing I could say there, or spirit could tell you, is communicate, listen, and communicate. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to the table. Pour it out on the board. Let this other person, this friend, this family member, co-worker, whatever it is, let them know how you feel and what you expect. You know what I mean? But there's a way of saying it. You can be a little bit more gentle with how you say things, Virgos. That's maybe not for all of you. So listen to the end. See what you could pick up for you, okay? Bottom of the deck is hope. There's always hope for everyone, y'all. It's always hope. So I love hope. You know, when I think of hope, I think of the sun card. You see the rays in the back of the sun? You know what I mean? I love that. There's even a rainbow there. There's hope. You know what I mean? Hope doesn't mean... hope means the sun card, which is happiness. You know what I mean? When you have hope in your heart, you know what I mean? Hope is like knowing that something's coming to you, and then it's open, then you're open to receive for the universe to bring it to you. I hope that made sense. I feel like that made sense. Can I get another overall energy for the Virgo spirit? I'm using the energy spirit oracle. I do feel like there's people out there who are either dating or... Because now that spirit, talk to me clearly, please. They're talking to me about, you know, October is harvest season where you plant seeds. But that can be with dating. When you start to date, you get yourself back out there. And I feel like some of you Virgos are getting yourself back out there. That is planting a seed because you want to be in a relationship. That's cool. But I'm feeling like some of you are like, let me swipe left. Not swipe right, swipe left. Or let me go out a couple of days like I'm unsure. I feel like you're overthinking it, Virgos. I feel like a lot of you are overthinking things. And it could be because you're in your feelings about something. A lot of you are insecure too. We're human. We're all insecure. Every time I put a different do-rag on my head, I'm insecure. You know, we're all insecure. But you got to fight through that. And what that means is you got to push yourself to see the beauty in anything, even if it's the littlest thing. You know what I mean? When I don't have my, here's an example. When I don't have my do-rag on, but I just got my makeup on, I see how beautiful this makeup looks. You know what I mean? How it looks so beautiful. But then when I take my makeup off and my do-rag off, I don't like what I see. But I love my freckles underneath my makeup. I have a lot of freckles. They're very light, but I have a lot of freckles and I love my freckles. And the more I take care of my skin, the more clear my skin is that you can see my freckles. I love it. You know, so I find what I love about me to open me up to some type of love, some type of heart chakra love thing, because this is how we get the energy from spirit, from God, whatever, you know, your deceased loved one. You got to have some openness openness here. You know what I mean? I know I fell off a little bit, but I'm just telling you, Virgos, don't be so picky with yourself or with others. Take your time, meaning go with the flow sometimes. You know, have standards, have standards. And I just saw a checklist. So some of you have a checklist. Like if you're dating, you have a checklist that you're going by. I mean, having standards and having a checklist, some people would say that's the same thing, and some people say that's different. I say that's different. You know, I have standards, you know, meaning like I want somebody to open the door for me. You know, I haven't had that in a long time. When I start dating, if I ever do, I would like it if somebody could open the door for me or take me out on a date. They come up with the idea of like, let's go out on a date. You know, I like a man to play a man's role. You know what I mean? And a woman to play a woman's role. So that's just my thing. I'm just saying with you Virgos, don't be so you don't have to go by this checklist. You could keep your standards, but you don't have to go like they have to do this, they have to do that. It don't have to be that way. I'm sorry I spent so 11:11 on the clock. Spirit, what do you want the Virgos to know? I do feel like this reading will be centered around relationships or dating, or loosening up a little bit, Virgos. Getting out of your mind. I do feel like you're overthinking a lot of things. Thank you, Spirit. Wisdom of the Magi. Mental clarity. See? Overthinking things. You need mental clarity on something. You know what I mean? And your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. You need to start meditating. You need to start connecting with your guides. I really do feel that, Virgos. I feel like y'all have a lot going on. This right here is for some of you. Some of you have really like good jobs. Even if they're okay jobs, but y'all want more. Y'all want something different. Some of you are like, all I could tell you is sit in your blessings for a moment, Virgo. Sit in your blessings. Take a minute to stop thinking like, I need something else. I want something better. I want more pay. Get out of that mindset right now and just get in the mindset of thank you, God, for placing me, your God, your higher entity, your source. Thank you, source, God, whoever, for placing me in an okay job, you know, in a good job. Thank you for letting me be able to pay my bills or one bill, you know. Gratitude is so big to the to the universe. I tell people the universe goes off of what energy you give it. So if I'm giving gratitude to the universe and giving, that's thankfulness, that's I love yous, that's all of that, the universe is going to give that back to me. The universe is like a boomerang, okay? And these spirits, spirit, God, your deceased loved ones, they're over here. When you give them gratitude, they just real appreciative of that, and so they help you more. You know, Virgos, you got to get out of your heads. And there's like I'm feeling stern, and I'm feeling like there's something around your heart, maybe a barrier around your heart. I'm feeling guarded right now. Spirit, can I get something else for the Virgos, please? And this reading is timeless. I'm not giving y'all a time. It's timeless. Whenever you put it on, it's for you. Conscious steps. Considered action. Looking forward. So this is a lot within itself, y'all. I never got this card too when using this deck. Two cards came out. The second one is creation, soul expression, something new. So first of all, let's start with this one because this is the easier one. My thing is with this is you have to create. If you are looking for different streams of income to come in, Virgos, because y'all are like go-getters and money makers, I would say start to create. Start to what do they say? What is that? Crochet, knit, mold mold. Like, what is that called when you are molding? I don't know what, I forgot what that's called. Like, you molding something. Create with your hands, y'all. Create, right? I don't know. This is the second time I'm getting construction. I don't know. Construction's kind of like, that's still a job, but that, if some people love construction or some type of design, like putting together houses, building, I don't know, y'all. Whatever your creative part of your soul is, YouTube, putting together YouTube, creating a channel, doing tarot. What are you waiting for? Or just giving advice on YouTube. Maybe you have a testimony to tell. You know what I'm saying? It's time for soul expression, writing, journaling, writing a book, creating something, telling your testimony, something new. You know what I mean? It's time for you Virgos to create. Whew. Now this one, conscious steps. You got to take conscious steps, okay? Now Virgos, I feel like y'all take conscious steps in a way. Because y'all are like organized, some of you are organized, and kind of together and doing the right thing. I think that is taking conscious steps. But Spirit is saying, consider your actions. Consider what you're doing now, which is your actions. So, and that could be so broad. That could be from tweaking your resume, the way you speak, the way you communicate, the way you listen. Consider what you're doing. It's about like taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? See, my alarm is going off and I hope y'all can't hear it. And start looking forward. Stop. I always tell people the past is depression. The future is anxiety. You should be living in the present. But when I say start looking forward without the anxiety. Start planning. Don't worry. You cannot have worry and faith in the same thing. So you have to consider your actions, what you're doing, which is you could be looking forward with all of this anxiety of how am I going to get there? What am I going to do? I don't know what's going to happen, blah, 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 when you should be planning for the future. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that y'all understood that. You know what? I would prefer to read from the book too for that. Conscious Steps 26. Here we go. Considered actions looking forward. The woman depicted on this card is carefully walking on stepping stones that cross a lake. She has already navigated several steps, but she has further to go to reach her destination. This card heralds a time of greater awareness and decisiveness for you. Whether it's about your future plans your future plans, writing them down, journaling. Don't do it with anxiety. Don't do it with worry. Do it as if you have it. Okay? Whether it's about your future plans or a present problem, you now have the ability to take all the steps necessary to move to a resolution. This is a good time to take stock of your goals and consider what actions would be most helpful in navigating your process. Whether your goal is getting a new job, writing a novel, didn't I say that? Starting a business, or just cleaning out the garage. Make some plans and take those steps. This might also be a message about some personal issues. Perhaps it's time to open a retirement account. Even if that event feels very far away, maybe a new diet or exercise program would help ensure a healthy life for years to come. This card is telling you to look ahead and prioritize everything I said, y'all. look ahead and prioritize all the steps that will enhance the quality of life now and in the future. Yeah, Virgos. I don't do this. Spirit talks through me. Spirit uses me as a vessel. They can use you as a vessel. I'm not special. We all have these gifts, y'all. So, and I mentioned that because as I was talking to you before I read the book, in my subconscious mind, I felt like I was going off the trail, off the path. But then when I read the book, it just coincided with whatever everything that I told you, y'all. Start planning without the worry, without the lack too. And what I mean by that is stop thinking in your head like, Dad, I don't got this, I don't have that. Because then you're telling the universe you don't have something, and the universe is going to give that to you. Nothing. Okay, we're going to stop there and move on. I don't know who needed to hear that message, but I'm glad you did. Star card, you are the star, Virgos, because y'all have so much great potential. Y'all really, really do. And I'm not really sure if you know that. I'm not sure if you know that. And let me tell you, some of you do know it. Okay, some of you need to know what confidence is. Some of you need to know what confidence is and cockiness is. There's a difference, and you need to just be aware of that, okay? Virgo energy, please. Let's start with seeing what this stuff is about. Let's do this. Spirit, can you tell me what the gentleness card is about with the Virgos? What do they need to be gentle about? What is this gentleness about? Wow, okay. Okay. It could be about a person. The Knight of Cups is somebody coming in who loves you, who adores you, who admires you, who wants to help you. Usually this is like my boyfriend and girlfriend card, one of them, because there's two in the deck. That's just me as a tarotist. But this could be somebody coming in who really wants to know more about you, wants to see different sides to you. And maybe you need to be a little bit more kinder, more gentle. Maybe that guard that I felt, that guarded heart, you know, that steel cage I felt, maybe it's time for you just to let it down a little bit, you know, just a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit, you know what I mean? And then what came out was two cards. The Six of Wands is victory. So this could be your person. This could be your person, but Virgos, I hope you won't sabotage it. I hope you won't sabotage it. And I'm sorry to say that, Virgos, because I'm getting that you're guarded. I'm getting that y'all was hurt in the past. I'm getting that loneliness, you know. So the loneliness tells me you want someone in your life, but I feel like y'all are sticklers on things. I just think you need to relax. Just relax. I really do. You know what I mean? And I'm so sorry. I want to move on, but they're giving me something about like I'm not sure. Tell me if I'm right. Am I feeling this right? They're giving me like a second chance, like as if this person you knew already, and you know that this person is no good, or they was no good, or whatever. You know what I mean? You still need to be kind. Whoever they are and whoever they was or whatever they did to you, that's in the past. If you decide to open the door to like an ex or just a friend that you know what cheated on a friend or wasn't a good person or whatever, if you decide to open that door to them, whether as a friend or a spouse or whatever, you know, then you decided to open the door, and you need to be more gentle, not only with them, but with yourself too, Virgos. Spirit, can you tell me what this feelings cards is? What is this feelings about? And maybe they did something to make your eyebrow. Maybe they did something. I'm feeling like maybe they did something. Feelings, Six of Pentacles. That means so much with the feelings card. The Six of Pentacles is an ebb and flow of your body, of your feelings. So that's fine if you're in your feelings about something. But what did I say? ebb and flow. That means go through it for the moment and get out of it. Enjoy what is around you. Like, there has to be a ebb and flow. There has to be an ending to these dark feelings, or this angry feeling, or this locked off, guarded feeling, or whatever happened to you in the past. You know what I'm saying? So ebb and flow. Because once you do that and you start looking at the great things in life, even if you've been through something, Virgos, if you start looking at what you have right this moment, start, even when you prioritize your future, or when you prioritize your routine, their workout routine or your morning routine, because you should do that. You're working with spirit. You're working with your creator. You're working with your deceased loved ones. This is how they're able to give you energy. But you got to be in an open space. Virgos, I'm really not feeling right now that you're in the open, like your heart is open. You know what I mean? And you, don't get me wrong, you probably have good reasons for that. But the universe, the Six of Pentacles is about give and take. Just like ebb and flow, the universe is trying to give you energy. Your spirit guides, your loved ones, your source is trying to give you, because I feel like you probably gave a lot in whatever last relationship or last job. You probably gave a lot of your energy, Virgos, because you do that. Y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that in almost great way. Y'all give a lot to work. Y'all put a lot inside your work. When it comes to a relationship, y'all put a lot. When y'all finally do get into it, y'all put a lot into that. When you love someone, whether it's a family member, a friend, a spouse, y'all put a lot of your energy into that. So I feel like the universe is blessing you now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you gotta reciprocate. Like, you have to be open to give, you know what I mean, to give back that good energy. You know what I'm saying? I hope I made that clear. Spirit, go with the flow. What is this go with the flow? Don't be stuck. They're saying don't be stuck. If there's a decision, Two of Wands is about, I don't know if I should do this. I like them, but I'm really guarded. Like, I've been through so much. I don't feel like going through nothing again. But stop killing yourselves. You're overthinking something way too much, Virgo. Go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? You know why I say that? Because at the end of the day, if you got a home to come to, if you got $1 in your pocket, if you got family, friends, you don't really if you got your God source, if you got your God in your corner, there's no reason to be freaked out. There's no reason for that. Go with the flow. And let me show you this Two of Wands. See how her hand is on one direction? Her phone is facing a direction. Her face is facing. You already know what to do. You already know what you want to do. Let's not act like you don't, Virgos. Stop questioning and doubting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Can you tell me this conscious steps? Considered actions and looking forward. What does that have to do with the Virgos, Spirit? Can you tell me that? Conscious steps. What do you want them to know about this card? Wow, that flew out immediately. Look, your conscious steps is your wish fulfillment. The Spirit is saying, if you kind of pull it back a little bit and prioritize and maybe not be so harsh and hard to yourself or to others, I understand that things have to be that way, but if you ease up a little bit, Virgos, on yourself, you know what I mean, and just flow, ebb and flow, write things down the way how you want it to be, you know what I'm saying, be easy, stop overthinking things, conscious steps, you know what I'm saying, you will get your wish fulfillment. But for some of you Virgos, I feel like some of you are sabotaging a lot of things yourself. Can I get one more for the conscious steps, please? What is this conscious step? See, that Hierophant flipped out. The Hierophant is about spirituality. I think it's time for y'all to dig in your bag, your spiritual bag, and I tell a lot of the zodiacs that, cause we all, including myself, fall off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We be on a high in life, like things are going good, boom, boom, boom. We forget to pray, or we do a small little prayer, blah blah blah. We don't sit down, we don't give thanks, we don't journal no more, we don't give gratitude, we don't light our candles, we don't light our incense, like. You got to dig in your spiritual bag, okay? Now, conscious steps with the Hierophant could be you thinking about going back to school. But maybe some of you are, you know, a little older and you don't feel like oh, I'm not ready for that, or I'm scared, or I'm nervous, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? If Spirit is confirming this, they're saying this is the Hierophant is about structure, like a facility. You know what I mean? A student. You know what I mean? Trainee. Learning. Lots of learning the Hierophant comes with. You know what I mean? So maybe it's time for you to do that. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just time for you to do that. I do feel like whatever you're doing, your wish will be fulfilled because you got the 9 of Cups. So your wish will be fulfilled. But I just don't want you to delay the process. You know what I'm saying? This also has to do with marriage. The Hierophant has to do with marriage. So are you in something that you're not sure you want to be in? You know what I'm saying? Consider your actions, Virgos. Consider your actions in whatever you're in. You know, it's not about analyzing someone else's actions. It's about analyzing our actions. People feel like when someone says that to you, it's like I'm saying you're doing something wrong. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong, but just consider how you're going through with these conversations, how you're have a microscope on somebody, how you are as when someone says something, you are just picking it apart. You know what I'm saying? How you're overthinking something. You think of those things. Spirit, can you tell me about this creation card? What do you want the Virgos to create? Or what is this creation card about? What do you want them to know about this creation card? And look at that. That's a 37. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 10. 10 means completion. A new cycle's coming. And this new cycle means for you to create. The Emperor, they're saying you are strong enough to build your own empire. You are strong enough to get your thing out there. You are strong enough to get it off the back burner, dust it off because you had the idea, you almost went through with it, or some of you went through with it, and then you like chilled, you stopped, you got unfocused. Spirit is saying you can do this, even if it's not a thing you want to create. Even though this is the creation card, Virgos, I think it's really time for you to put all of that energy, that mind energy that you putting into a job or putting somewhere else. I think it's time for you to put it into you and what you can create and let the world see. You know what I'm saying? But even if it has nothing to do with that, maybe it's creating a new path for you, a new job for you. You have the strength to push ahead, and I feel like you will have people around to help you. You know, I really do feel like you have people who love you, who's around to help you, who give you advice, but I'm not really sure if you will take it. I do feel a lot of doubt too, Virgos. I do like doubting yourself, you know. Spirit, can you tell me what this Eternal Spirit card is about? The 3 of Wands in reverse. So, higher self, sacred intuition, you know. This is so deep. I'm going to try to keep it short because we already on 33 minutes. This is about meditation. This is about listening to your higher self. You know what I'm saying? Listening to your spirit guides. Listening to your source. You know what I'm saying? Because your source, God, is within us. You know, that is your higher self. But in order to really hear them, you have to really sit still. You gotta journal. You have to talk to your spirit guides. Talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come out with some answers. But the 3 of Wands in reverse is a delay. Because this is, the 3 of Wands upright is a yes card. The 3 of Wands upright is I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to move, either literally move or move on a new job or move with this dating, this dating people or move on. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to take that first step. When it comes in reverse, it's like you're not quite ready yet. Spirit, wisdom of the Magi. Can you tell me about this mental clarity for the Virgos? This is the Ten of Swords. I told you already, 10 is completion. But, and I feel like you got this mental clarity. This is why something is completed in your life. It could be a relationship too. I am feeling that for some of you. Virgos. Virgo energy, please. I need to know what this mental clarity is about. Like you're having anxiety. You are definitely having anxiety about something. Spirit, can you give me more, please? Mental clarity. What is the this, I do feel like it has to do with a relationship. I'll be honest. But for others, the magician in the deck is about you. So you could be getting mental clarity about how you're going to move forward, what you have to do. But I feel like you have to be out of this anxiety. You have to, and some of you are saying like, oh, I don't got anxiety. It's not anxiety. So you Virgos are like that. Some of you are like that. Y'all are hardcore. Like y'all are like, nah, that ain't me. Nah, but before you click off and before you say nah, anxiety comes in all different type of forms. Overthinking, that's anxiety. Being in your feelings, making things go the way you want to go or wanting things the way you want to go. That's anxiety. That's a form of thing. That's too much of anything is anxiety. You know what I'm saying? But because you got the Magician card, and you know what? This mental clarity, whatever you got clarity, the truth on, whatever you got the truth on or this clarity on, maybe it is turning you into the Magician. Maybe you will be, you soon to be, or now getting out of that anxiety. You know, you're learning your worth. You know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do feel that for some of you. 37 minutes on the clock. Spirit, can you give me some more for any of these? Can you give me some more for the Virgos? What do you want them to know? The Ten of Cups, y'all, came out in reverse. So I do feel like some of you are still looking for happiness. But you got to have strength. You have to have the strength, the spiritual strength. The Ten of Cups came out first and then the Strength card. Spirit wants you to have the strength, the spiritual strength. You know what I mean? The strength of pushing forward. The strength of knowing thyself. The strength of saying, you know what? I got the worst times in this. I know I could get through this. And here's another thing. To know that you're not doing it alone, Virgos. You're not doing it alone. You're not getting through whatever bad time by yourself. Get in gratitude mode. Be thankful for everything. You know what I mean? Maybe your money is moving slower than what you thought it was going to move. And that's giving you anxiety or making you feel down or bad or whatever. Sit in what you got. Wherever you are down and sad about or wherever your money's moving slow, do you realize that some people don't have money? So if your money's moving slow, that's something for you to be grateful. Be grateful that I got coin. I got $1. Thank you so much. You Virgos, there's something that is masking you or covering you up or something maybe that has happened in the past that is making you like a hard shell or a cage around your heart again. I keep getting, and Spirit saying it's time for you to get out of that. You know what I mean? I'm feeling, you know what I'm feeling now? They're giving me the feeling of compassion. You need to have more compassion for yourself and for others, but for yourself first and foremost. Spirit, anything else for the Virgo energy? What do you want? Okay, let's talk about this. Spirit, What does their future look like? What is their new cycle, their new path looking like? Let's get that. Their Virgo's new path, new energy for them. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. And I might leave that on that note. I'm going to show you these cards, but I just talked to you about Spirit wants you to push through because of that happiness card came in reverse. So Spirit wants you to push through. They want you to have strength. They want you to have perseverance. 9 of Wands is about pushing through. This is what your new cycle is going to be about. And trust me, I know some people are going to say like, damn, I'm still going to be pushing through. Everybody got to push through. Life is life. You know what I'm saying? But what this is telling me is that you're going to, whatever you're going through now, you're going to get through it. Look at him standing outside of the wands. Do you see that? These wands is about all the turmoil he or she has been through. And Spirit is saying, you about to get through all of that. Come January, come the end of December. This new cycle that's coming for, a lot of change is coming for all the zodiacs, okay? So I'm just letting you know, if you a cross watcher watching this, you know what I'm saying? Change is coming for you too. But this is what I just said, and Spirit just confirmed it for me. Just push through whatever bad relationship that was. Push through when it comes to your money moving slow. Take your time. Persevere. And look at this. 3 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, baby. This is celebration on a new job. Celebration on a new venture. Celebration for newness. You know the Ace. The Ace of Pentacles. Aces are new beginnings in anything you do. And new beginnings. Pentacles is about money, money, money. But Pentacles is also about your home life too. I don't really care what it's about. You got the card upright. Okay, there's a new start in whether you're moving, whether a new job. There's a new beginning for you. And look how prosperous it is. Did I show you? I don't know if I showed you. I wanted to show you the little pentacle on that Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving horse in the deck, but he holding a little pentacle. But look what you did, because you was patient. You persevered. You kept pushing. You kept filling out applications. You got rid of whoever was in your household that made you like anxious. You know what I mean? You got rid of your anxiety, and look where it brung you. Virgos. That's all I needed. That's really all I needed. That's showing me so much, Virgos. 3 of Cups is family, friends, you know, and it don't have to be. It could be happiness within you. Yes, it could mean a third party in a relationship. So if your intuition is telling you that, this is just a confirmation that there might be a third party. If you thought it, if you think it, you know what I mean. But overall, the energy that I was just getting off of this Ace of Pentacles, this is more about prospering and moving forward and taking on a new something, either a new mindset, a new venture, a new job, a new home. Like, I'm really feeling good, Virgos. I really am feeling good. And remember, I asked them what is to come for you. So this is to come. So I'm super happy for this. The bottom of the deck is the Devil card. So even though this is a new cycle, you're going to have still negative attachments. And this could be your mind, Virgos. It's not easy to just, you know, switch over a new mind leaf, a new mindset, a new mindset. It's not easy to do that, but I do feel like you can do that and that you're coming into that. But you got to let go of all negative beliefs. Look at this. Queen of Wands with the King of Wands. I don't even know what to say to this. This could be like a karmic pair. This could be like a karmic pair. This could be you meeting your husband or your wife. You know what I mean? This could be a new relationship, new blessings. I love this. And y'all are both go-getters. You know what I mean? Both of you go getters. And now if some of you are single, like, oh, that's not for me, that could be you. Do you understand the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands? Y'all are definitely entrepreneurs. That you do not work for nobody. In this new cycle coming up, if you are single and this is not about a relationship, that means you have twice the energy to open your own business, twice the energy to invest in yourself. There should be no second guessing it. None. I'm going to leave that there. Something will be growing for you in this new cycle. Something that you're going to invest in. It could be a relationship or money. It could be a relationship, but I'm getting like yourself, but I don't know what they mean. Like you could be investing in yourself, but something's going to be growing. I don't care what it is. Okay. And then the judgment card. Decisions are going to, when this thing starts growing, entrepreneur, new job, new relationship, there's going to be decisions that you're going to have to make about you, Virgos. There's just going to be lots of decisions you're going to have to make, okay? Judgment is also about what is your calling? This is a whole separate. What's your calling? What is your legacy? What do you want to leave behind? What do you want to put your passion in? Okay, Spirit is got the judgment card on the bottom of the deck, because you know the rest the on the bottom of the deck, it's like the last 3 to 5 cards is the rest of the story. And I'm gonna leave this one would be the last for you. And this is like your source, your God, your intuition, your higher self is calling you to do something great. Please leave in the comments what that is, even if you haven't done it yet. What is your greatness about? What is your shine about? What is it? I love this. I love this. Can we leave this off? I'm going to top this off. We are 46 minutes with Love Oracle cards. And these go out to a lot of different Virgos. So just see which one is for you. Spirit, whatever resonates with you. Virgo energy, please. What do you want them to know? I'm so sorry, but I just heard good all by myself. Good all by yourself. You good all by yourself. So that's for some of you. Please know, you good all by yourself. You don't need no codependency. You don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. But I don't know if you realize that, Virgos. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you was in something for a long time. The first one that came up was heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving or mourning. You know, and that could be with a relationship, or you lost someone, a good friend, maybe it could be anything. Spirit is just saying exactly what I said before I read the card. You can do all good. You could do all good or bad by yourself. You know, this heartbroken place that some of you are in, this too shall pass. But you got to believe that. You got to know that. Or you could sit and sulk. I wouldn't prefer you to do that, Virgos. Y'all are you got too much potential. Too much. This one says self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. I'm telling you, this reading was about it was about introspection. It was about really going within, seeing the things that you could change that's going to further you. This one, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. And this reading was also about dating. But one thing Spirit didn't say that I'm telling you now is to take your time, Virgos. Take your time. Don't let nobody rush you. I tell everybody who's dating the same thing. Do not let anything be rushed. But Virgos, don't be difficult either. Don't be difficult. Let your guard down a little bit, you know. Spirit, what else for the Virgos? Clock. Need time. Takes time. In time. Cycles. Time to heal. Progress. Didn't I say take your time? Wow. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's always on point. One more, please. Thank you. Hand of cards. Take a chance. Risk. Be strategic. Options. Not showing hand, gambling. So my thing is, that could mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a lot of you are doing scratch offs or taking a risk at something. But Virgos, I do get that take a risk or take a chance, because Virgos, y'all are not like that. Y'all are very like organized and very know your steps. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit is like, take a different approach. Take a different approach. Okay, my phone is ringing like crazy. I hope y'all all got these messages, because this was a really good reading. Okay, let's give you a trinket. Virgo Energy, Spirit, what do you want them to get? I always get elephants. Y'all got 2 elephants in here. Elephant, they are the smartest animals in the deck. I love that. I love that. And you got a baby elephant. So that's a mama. That could be a daddy too, with a baby elephant. Maybe, whatever it resonates for you. Maybe you are teaching your little elephant something. I'm not really sure. What is this? I have no, looks like a dog. Maybe I'm holding it the wrong way. Okay. This is like an animal. It could be a deer. It could be a unicorn. It could be a dog with the sun in the back. I love that. I love that. I know you probably can't see it, but I think you can. I don't know, y'all. Everything's going to be okay. Love up on your animals, all right? The rose. I got this yesterday or the day before for one of the signs. Like, I love it. Maybe you got roses while you was dating. Maybe somebody bought you some roses. Roses are beautiful. Roses, maybe this is about nature, getting out in nature, walking or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you got the toy, the rose, and you're using your toys. Just don't overindulge in it. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a heart here, love, because Virgos, sometimes y'all could be hard, but you put out y'all love really hard. So I love that for you. All right, thank you, y'all. Thank you, Virgos. I love you. I love you. I love you. If you want a reading from me, hit me up at Moondanny, MOONDANNI, MOONDANNI 1976 at gmail.com. Give me 72 hours to get back to you, because my life is crazy. And if you want some type of, if anything, advice, I do fixed candles, whatever you need, and I'm super duper affordable, okay? Because I don't really do this for myself. I do it for the passion and the love of it, and to help others, okay? Catch me on a good day. You could get one of my mini readings for $15. You can't beat that, okay? I love you, Virgos. I love you. I love you. I love you. Danny Moon. I'm out.